ladies. Just wanted to check in and see how your Monday went. Mine was actually quite busy, had a lot going on today, but there was a nice ease and flow and grace about it, and I got to spend some time with my hubby, which is always great. So we ran some errands together. But I promised you guys that I was going to do like check in like 3 times a week and just give you some relaxation tips to go through the week. And so I want to talk about sacred space tonight. And I like to create a space in my home or at my office or wherever where I just have a place that I can go and just decompress. And it doesn't have to be a big space because a lot of you may not have a big space to put something in, but it could be like just a chair with a comfortable blanket where you have your tea, or a space that just really represents relaxation to you. So I actually have 3. I'm kind of big on sacred space. So I have my office downstairs in the house, and I have my office, my external office that's in a town. And it took me 6 months to get the office together because everything that I put in there had to be energetically aligned with how I felt. So the sacred space I love, and I'm doing a 3rd sacred space in the house now. My son left for college, so I'm actually creating an upstairs office space as well. And so I'm in the process of boxing up all of his stuff and creating my sacred space in his old space, which is really cool. So I see we got Kelly and Jane. Hi, ladies. Thanks for joining. So I have some incense here. That's always good for sacred space. I also have, oh, I see Kathy Webby's on. Hi, Kathy. Some decaf blackberry sage tea. So anybody who knows me knows that I'm a big tea lover. And of course, that's what this group is about. So tea is really good for sacred space as well. And just whatever makes you feel comfortable and cozy, and just where you can decompress a little bit, even if it's 5 minutes. Even if you create sacred space in your vehicle, like get some aromatherapy oils or something, and when you're running errands in between, just take a little breath with the aromatherapy in your vehicle and decompress. Give yourself like 5 minutes and just decompress a little bit. So I thought we would do a little card reading around water tonight. I teach the elements, and about all of the elements, I have a class on this, but the element of water came through tonight. So I thought we would just do a prayer and just let ourselves decompress a little bit and feel all the stress of your Monday just flowing through your body and out of the soles of your feet into the earth. And just feel that flow out through you, like all this tension up here in your neck and shoulders, because we get so tense there, and in your back. And just let it flow through your legs, out your soles, into the earth. The earth loves dense, heavy energy, and it transmutes it and returns it into gifts for you. So whenever you get stressed or you feel anxiety or you feel something tight in your body, just envision that flowing through your body and going out and into the earth through the soles of your feet, and it just flows through and it opens up. You can actually feel yourself opening up vibrationally or energetically when you do that. So I'm going to read through this little water poem that I like, a water honoring prayer, and then we'll just draw a quick card and get a message from water tonight, and then we'll wrap up. So sweet water, thank you for your precious nourishment. Your essence quenches our soul's longing for love. You bring moisture to all our dry places with your never-ending wellspring of feelings. You soften the ground as we walk upon and bring forth the flowering of our being. It is you that cleanses the body temple as you wash away our inner doubts. You bring the richness of relationship and help us to see our reflection in the mirror of others. Next to you, O great and holy water, we feel the rejuvenation of Source. Our hearts lift up in gratitude for how you create the fertile ground of life. We honor you and sing your praises. Blessed be sweet water. So let's see what water has to tell us tonight. So I work with the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle deck in my classes, and many of you probably have this deck because if you've done any classes with me, I know a few of you have ordered it. But the elements have been foundational in the transformation that I've experienced and my ability to relax, because it's something that we can all plug into. And our ancestors knew this, and they lived with the elements, and they lived with the land. And that is true. That is base. That is an essence in our life that's always available for us to plug into. So I really strongly believe in the power of the elements. And if anything, if any day is really difficult, and sometimes, you know, you might be wondering, what can I be grateful for today? The elements, it's all there. You can be grateful for earth, air, water, fire, and spirit. So that's all. I can get off my soapbox about the elements. But okay, so we're going to hear about emotional awareness tonight. So this is our message from water, emotional awareness. And I'll just read the little passage for you here. And there's some great journaling questions. A lot of times I'll take these questions and I'll just sit in reflection with them and see what is meant to be for me in that question, because I always can get a message out of the question. So emotional awareness says, tune into your feelings, listen to what they are telling you about your life. The more aware you are of your emotions, the more conscious you become in that realm. Learn to recognize when your emotions have become imbalanced, excessive, or you have blocked your feelings in some way. Emotional awareness is an important step in developing emotional maturity and feeling guidance. So the questions from water for us tonight, ladies, is do you need to increase your emotional awareness? And where do your emotions want you to pay more attention to what is going on for you? So our emotions are like that warning light on the dashboard of your car, right? When we start feeling a certain emotion, we know that something's going somewhere. We can feel something moving. So it's just like a warning system in your body. It's not anything to be frightened of, but it just makes you aware that something is going on so that you have a chance to respond instead of react, so that you can give yourself a little space before you fly off the handle. And in that little bit of space, you can choose, you can consciously choose a more appropriate response to a situation. So kind of play with that through your days and just see if you can give yourself a little bit of space, becoming a little bit more aware of where your emotional maturity lies, and see if you can grow that a little bit. And just practice responding versus reacting. I promise if you go with the flow on this and kind of just, oh, you'll be out somewhere and this video might pop into your head, say, oh, I'm going to try that. I swear that it does work, and it does kind of build up inside you, and then you start doing it innately. So it's pretty cool. And I'm going to share a lot more from the elements, but I have a ton of other teachings that I do. So I will share all my tips and tricks that I use to decompress and relax throughout the day. So I see Rose, Maria is on, and Sonia. So hi, ladies. Thanks for joining. And yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. I have 3 classes right now that I'm doing for free, and they'll start back up at the beginning of December, but one of them is on the elements. So we go through, we spend one recording or one session about an hour long on each element. I also have the holiday healing community, and that one is to help you guys if you're having grief, you know, or if your family's driving you nuts and you're going to a family gathering. I have some tips in there about how to deal with family that kind of drive you crazy. We all have that, right? We all could use that. So if you're interested in any of those classes, I'll drop the links in the comment after this video posts in the group so that you can sign up for those. All right, I think I'll come back on Wednesday, check in, see where you're at, and share some new tips for you guys. Thanks so much for everybody that joined live. I see Denise just joined. Hi, Denise. So thanks, ladies. Love you so much, and I'll keep posting, and you guys keep posting in there too, and let's get this group to be more interactive. Have a good night.